Despite the countless cartridges available today, none can match the timeless utility and versatility of the .22 rimfire rifle. Whether it's hunting, training, or honing your marksmanship, the .22 long rifle cartridge has been a dependable companion for over 130 years. Its simplicity and adaptability have solidified its place in the world of firearms. But how much do you really know about this classic round? Welcome to Gun and Men channel, and today we are diving into the details of the .22 LR rifle, unraveling key insights that might surprise even seasoned shooters. Barrel length. When more isn't better when it comes to firearms. Many assume that a longer barrel translates to better performance. While this may hold true for some calibers, it's not the case with the .22 long rifle cartridge. Understanding why requires a closer look at its design. The .22 LR cartridge is compact and uses only a small amount of gunpowder. This limits the pressure it produces, which, in turn, means the bullet reaches its maximum velocity much faster compared to larger calibers. Ballistic tests and studies have consistently shown that the optimal barrel length for a .22 LR rifle falls between 16 to 18 inches. Here's why: at this barrel length, the gunpowder has sufficient time to burn fully, allowing the gases to expand and propel the bullet to its maximum speed. Beyond 18 inches, friction becomes a problem. The bullet engages with more surface area inside the bore, generating resistance that slows it down as the pressure behind it dissipates. The common belief that longer barrels improve accuracy and efficiency doesn't hold true for the .22 LR. Instead, the extended barrel creates diminishing returns, where the added friction reduces acceleration. This is especially detrimental for small cartridges like the .22 LR, which rely on every ounce of pressure for performance. What's the takeaway? If you want to get the most out of your .22 LR rifle, stick to barrels within the 16 to 18 inch range. This ensures you achieve optimal velocity and precision without unnecessary trade-offs. Remember, longer doesn't always mean better, especially when it comes to this classic cartridge. So, whether you're at the range, out hunting, or simply enjoying the craftsmanship of a .22 LR rifle, keep these insights in mind. Mastering the nuances of your firearm can make all the difference between a good shot and a great one. Stay tuned for more tips, and as always, shoot safe, shoot smart. Barrel twist rate. Why it matters for .22 rimfire rifles. When discussing the performance of .22 rimfire rifles, one crucial aspect to consider is the barrel twist rate. Simply put, the twist rate determines how quickly the rifle inside the barrel spins the bullet, and it's typically expressed as a ratio. For instance, a 1 in 16 twist rate means the bullet completes one full rotation for every 16 inches of barrel length. In today's market, most rimfire rifles are equipped with a 1 in 16 twist rate, and there's a good reason for this. It's ideal for stabilizing standard 36 to 40 grain bullets, the most common weight range for .22 long rifle ammunition. This twist rate provides just the right amount of spin to keep the bullets stable in flight, maximizing their accuracy. However, the story doesn't end there. When using subsonic or hypervelocity rounds, the standard 1 in 16 twist rate might not always deliver optimal performance. Heavier subsonic bullets require a faster twist rate, such as 1 in 12 or 1 in 14, to stabilize properly. Conversely, lighter hypervelocity bullets perform better with a slower twist rate, which reduces overspin and ensures stable flight. The takeaway: always use ammunition that matches the twist rate of your rifle. A mismatch between bullet type and twist rate can degrade accuracy or cause erratic bullet flight, undermining the potential of your firearm. Weak primer ignition, a challenge for rimfire rifles. No firearm design is without flaws, and the .22 long rifle cartridge is no exception. While widely regarded for its versatility and affordability, its rimfire ignition system has an inherent limitation: uneven primer distribution in rimfire cartridges. The primer compound is placed around the inside of the rim, unlike centerfire cartridges, where the primer is housed in a separate and centralized component. This design, though simple and cost-effective, is prone to inconsistent ignition, especially in older rifles or when using bulk or low-quality ammunition. Here's what happens. Uneven primer distribution can lead to weak striker hits or misfires, where the bullet fails to fire even when the firing pin strikes the rim. Misfires are particularly frustrating, as they require you to manually eject and discard the faulty round or worse, attempt to fire it again. Does high-quality ammunition solve the problem? To an extent, yes. Premium ammo often reduces the likelihood of misfires, but it can't completely eliminate them due to the fundamental limitations of rimfire design. Between rimfire and centerfire platforms, centerfire cartridges have a more reliable ignition system, making them less prone to such issues. Semi-automatic rifles. Not all ammo is created equal. Semi-automatic .22 LR rifles are popular for their convenience and rapid-fire capability, but they come with their own set of challenges. Chief among them is their sensitivity to ammunition type. Unlike manual-action rifles, semi-autos rely on the pressure generated by firing the cartridge to cycle the action. This means subsonic or low-powered rounds may fail to generate enough gas pressure to fully cycle the bolt, leading to issues like feeding, ejection, and cycling malfunctions. Such malfunctions can disrupt your shooting session and result in jams that require time and effort to clear. To avoid these problems, most semi-auto rimfire rifles are factory-tuned to function best with high-velocity or standard .22 LR ammo, which produces sufficient force to operate the action smoothly. This is why bolt-action rimfire rifles often outperform their semi-auto counterparts when using underpowered rounds. In a bolt-action system, the shooter manually cycles the action, eliminating the need for gas pressure to keep the rifle running. If you're set on buying a semi-automatic .22 LR rifle, be prepared for some trial and error. Experiment with different types of ammunition to find the one that works best with your firearm. A bit of patience upfront can save you a lot of frustration down the line. Bullet drop and wind sensitivity. Understanding the limitations of .22 long rifle. Many enthusiasts might imagine that a .22 long rifle LR rifle is a viable option for long-distance shooting. If that's your expectation, it's understandable, but let's set the record straight. Rimfire rifles, including the .22 LR, aren't built for precision at great distances. That said, don't underestimate the .22 LR. At short ranges, its impressively accurate and highly reliable qualities that have earned it a place in the hearts of shooters worldwide. However, as the range increases, so do the challenges posed by factors like wind and gravity, which are beyond your control. No firearm can defy physics, and the .22 LR is no exception. Why accuracy drops beyond 100 yards. Once a .22 LR bullet travels beyond 100 yards, several factors make its trajectory harder to predict. Low velocity. The .22 LR bullet has a relatively slow speed compared to larger calibers, which makes it more susceptible to external forces. Lightweight design. Its lightweight exacerbates its sensitivity to environmental elements, such as crosswinds, even with proper zeroing at shorter ranges. Elevation adjustments become increasingly critical as the distance extends past 50 to 70 yards. If you don't account for bullet drop, your accuracy will suffer significantly. For shooters aiming at distant targets, meticulous adjustment is not just optional, it's essential. Wind drift, a hidden enemy. Another major challenge for .22 LR bullets is their vulnerability to wind drift. Due to their light weight, even mild crosswinds can push them off course. Imagine shooting in conditions like the Appalachian Mountains. where subtle gusts can cause your shot to veer widely from its intended path. This doesn't mean only .22L bullets are affected by wind. All projectiles are influenced by these forces, however. The effect is undeniably more pronounced with the .22L due to its design. This sensitivity can be a deal breaker for long-distance accuracy, terrain and shooter. Factors beyond the rifle. It's easy to blame the rifle when shots miss the mark, but that's not always fair. The truth is, the shooter often bears some responsibility. Failing to account for both bullet drop and wind drift can turn a reliable firearm into a perceived liability. Terrain also plays a pivotal role. Shooting in varying environments demands awareness of how elevation, wind patterns, and other factors affect trajectory. Mastering these elements is as important as understanding the rifle itself. The .22 long rifle cartridge remains a favorite for good reason. It's reliable, affordable, and accurate within its limits. For long-distance shooting, however, it's crucial to recognize its inherent constraints and adapt accordingly. Mastery comes not just from owning the rifle, but from learning its quirks and compensating for its weaknesses. That's it for today's insights. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Your support keeps the content coming. Remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and lock and load.